All right, a guy that we thought was on his way to an MVP not too long ago, Carson Wentz, does not look to be on his way to an MVP. In fact, the big R word, John's get thrown around a lot. Regression.
Retired?
No,
Oh, regression.
it could be retired. I do think sometimes we forgot about Andrew Luck too quickly. Like he was in the league not that long ago, retired, disappeared. I think people have forgotten about Andrew. What do you think? Do you buy Wentz regression? Is he just trying to do too much? Can he be an MVP candidate again? I told you, you asked me at the beginning of the week, like, have I sold some of Wentz? And I have. But what do you think?
Well, to me, he's got two numbers that just jump off the page. First and foremost, the 4 picks, 2 in both games, and 2 devastating picks, right? To me, the second one in the Redskins game where they were still up by double-digit points coming out of the half, it just fucking killed their momentum. They ended up losing by 10 points. Then the one in the baby zone, as we call it, or as Rich Gannon patented it, and we stole it.
Yeah, all our listeners and viewers know.
Was really, really bad.
Turnovers in the red zone, for those that are new. It's a baby killer.
Yeah, 4 interceptions through 2 games, guy, and he's way less. I mean, he's 58%.
And they're not tip ball. They're dumb interceptions.
Did you see the Doug Peterson interaction about layup throws? I like Doug. I'm a big fan of Doug. He's nice to me. I've known him for a long time. I disagree a little bit. Like on the NFL level, a wheel route with a guy wide open is a layup throw. Where I do think he is somewhat correct. Their offensive line's beat up. Carson is not fucking up wheel route throws. He's messing up like out routes and slants and just kind of basic throws. But he's had guys in his face. I think Doug was trying to defend his guy a little bit. Like, it's not like he's sitting in a clean pocket the entire time, just guys wide open. He's just not making plays that I think when you're a max quarterback of super talented, like balls are flying over guys' heads. It just looks off. Like there is no disputing it. I think Doug's pushback. It's not like we've just schemed everything up, guys wide open, and he's just airmailing throws. There's some middle ground with this stuff, though he has been really bad. 4 picks, 2 games, like that's a bad stretch for any $30+ million quarterback, right? No matter who you're playing.
and since we've seen them, it's not just the number, right? It is like you said, you're up 20. Was it 21-0? I think 21-0 on Washington. Pick leads
17-0.
17-0. Pick leads to 17-7. Boom. Pick leads to 17-14. Then you lose the game. And again, red zone, down by 5. First down.
Was it 26-19 or something? Or
yeah,
24-19?
It was something like no, I thought it was a 5. Well, yeah, whatever it was, 24-19. Tries to fit the ball into J.J. Arcega-Whiteside in the goal line on first down. So they've been awful decisions. Now, to your point, I do think, part of what made him an MVP candidate wasn't just that he was putting up big numbers, but he was doing it with less than stellar supporting staff, right? Would you agree with that? Like,
oh, yeah.
I do think his team, having picked Deshaun Jackson early week 1 in my DraftKings, I've just watched him. I think you're right about protection. I do think his team lacks, like, elite playmakers. So I do get him a little bit of slack there, but yeah, he's making awful decisions. He was a 60% passer. He was a 69% passer. He was a 64% passer. He's 59 right now. And
to me, he still has he still has 2 tight ends though. Ertz and Goddard are viewed as like high level players.
It's one thing you throw 4 picks if you got 8 touchdowns. He's got 4 picks. He got 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's got to play better.
But again, part of the question here is there part of you that wonders, will he ever kind of reach the potential that we thought he was going to get to?
I think I would need a full season of this to have that come to that conclusion. I'm not going to overreact to 2 games, regardless of how ugly the 2 games are, and they've been ugly.
All right. That's fair. I mean, it's fair. But part of that is you believe in his coach, right?